So I think hardcore is very singular in that sort of energy. I mean, obviously Tampa has some of the, it's a death metal capital of the world. So we had a lot of bands that I think influenced bands that influenced us, is maybe how that happens. Florida in general had a lot of really sick fucking bands that these guys pulled inspiration from, like Morning Again, like Culture, to like even Poison the Well, stuff like that. So I mean, there's obviously a huge legacy, not just in Tampa, but in all of Florida for really good heavy music. I think the young kids especially have a really cool vision of what I think we meet a lot of kids like this band's fucking Exit Life, this band No Truth from Florida, who are young kids like 18 years old, and they have it exactly fucking right. They're not trying to like be TikTok stars or some shit. They're just playing awesome fucking hardcore. They're listening to bands like Ringworm and shit. I started going to shows when I was like 13, 14 years old, and I never thought about making a career out of it. I think that's the wrong way to think about making music. I think you should have a lot of considerations making music before you ever think about making money or anything like that. All I ever wanted to do was tour, and I'm grateful that happened, but it was never, something that was the goal. We were never trying to be fucking on the internet and shit. That's not what hardcore is about. So as long as you come to hardcore for the right reasons, and honestly, as much shit as young kids get, we met a lot of really cool fucking young people who are new to hardcore, who got in the last 5 years or so, who really have a good vision of what we feel that hardcore is.
Let's do this shit! Yeah! Motherfucker! Ah, baby, baby!
Hardcore, above all other genres, I can't think of any other genre that has the same sort of no differentiation between stage and crowd and bands, and everybody in the room is experiencing the same thing. I grew up going to small shows. Some of my first shows, I got into hardcore through bands like fucking like Terror and stuff in big rooms, but then, I started going to my local shows and saw bands like Blistered from Florida, who the room's fucking like exploding and everybody feels included in it. That's an energy that I don't think any other genre. I've been ruined for all other genres of fucking music because I can't go and watch a death metal band now because I'm bored, because I don't get to jump off stage or anything, So I think hardcore is very singular in that sort of energy. Dude, honestly, you guys have such an awesome scene. The last 2 nights were pretty fucking mind-blowing. So I would generally answer this question with, everybody should start a band, everybody should support their scene, everybody should start a zine or fucking make clothes, whatever you do to support hardcore. All of that is, in equal parts part of a scene's biology and all that shit. But honestly, you guys have so many fucking awesome bands here and so many kids involved in it that you kind of are doing it on your own. I don't really need to give you any advice, because Yogya and Bandung last night were fucking crazy. So as long as everybody keeps going to fucking shows and doing their part, scenes like this stay awesome.
To the kingdom of oblivion, to the straight edge. Die on the back of your ideal, burn the blood, while inspiration is a control. Don't do it! Nothing is against the telephone. Violence for illusion. Nothing inside. Nothing left inside. Don't think no. As you worship illusion.